We do have some breaking news that we want to get to. This is some aerial footage of the house from Drake. This is the rapper Drake right there. This is his house in Toronto. There was a shooting that happened earlier outside Drake's Toronto home, and one person was injured in this. According to TMZ, sources confirm the injured person is a member of Drake's security team. Now, police have yet to say if they believe the shooting is related to the Kendrick Lamar feud. Drake and Kendrick Lamar have been feuding for quite some time, releasing diss tracks against one another. But again, police have revealed the victim suffered a gunshot wound to the upper chest, and it does appear to have been a drive-by attack.
So I don't know if you guys know, but apparently rap beef is dangerous, and that's news to me, man. Just so you guys know, that is a joke. But the reason we're here today is because if you don't know, there's been a beef with Drake and Kendrick Lamar going on recently. And there's videos about that on my channel. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but they've been going back and forth for a couple weeks now, like maybe a couple months. And at the beginning, there was a very smart man who said, I don't want any part of this. That man was J. Cole. And a lot of people were upset when he backed out because he apologized, because like he did this Kendrick, but then he took it back. And people didn't like that because they just want to see two people go at it bar for bar. They don't think it'll ever escalate. And I'm here to tell you, anything can escalate to anything at any point. I know that probably made no sense, but I hope it made sense, like at some extent, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm saying all that because recently Drake's mansion got shot at, right? Like pew 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 pew. That's what happened to his mansion. So that recently happened today, the day that I'm recording this, and somebody was actually injured in this incident. I want to say fatally wounded. His status is unknown right now, and there's a lot of people trying to say that it's Kendrick's doing because they're beefing right now, right? But no, I don't think it's Kendrick. I would like to remind you, Drake has a lot of enemies and a lot of people dissing him right now. There's a lot of beef in his life. But this happened at his home in Toronto, where The Weeknd's entourage also lives, XO. So I want to say about a week ago from the date I'm recording this, their bodyguard got shot at, right? All right, so this is just them retaliating for that incident. But this is allegedly. We don't know for sure. We don't know for sure at all. And the reason I'm talking about this is J. Cole knew when to back out when things was about to get hot, because this thing happens in rap beef. I'm telling you, ops become ops a lot of the times because of rap beef. I don't like what you said in that song. Like, what's all that you was talking? Like, what was you saying on them socials? Like, that's how rap escalates to physical altercations. And that's why I brought up J. Cole, because J. Cole knew when shit gets hot, you leave the block. Like, it's just crazy to me because I called this. Like, if you go watch, I think it was The Worst Kind of Man. That's what the video's called. It's a clickbait title, but it's basically saying the worst kind of man is somebody who cannot take accountability and know when to leave a situation. But I just want to mention, like, Patrick CC, right? Patrick CC, he's a great content creator, right? He makes these documentary style videos, like, on his, like, I want to say main channel. And they're really great. You should go check it out. Like, he has a bunch of interesting content. Like, he is very educational in a sense. Like, I think he tries to keep it as unbiased as possible, and I think you'll enjoy it. But the reason I brought him up is because he also has another channel where he just gives his opinions about certain things. And I seen a take that he had, and he said, yeah, we just want to see two great rap artists go at each other bar for bar and see what happens. And he was upset that J. Cole apologized. And then he said, let's be real, these guys are not gonna spin on each other's blocks. To me, that just left a bad taste in my mouth, because that's just not how everything goes, right? Sometimes rap beef, it could just stay like that. Rap beef, like with Jay-Z, Nas, Ice Cube, and NWA, but I don't know too much about that situation. And then 50 Cent and Ja Rule, but that didn't always stay in the raps, just so you know. I mentioned those just to like tell you, like, yo, historically, rap beefs have not really ended well. Like, look at King Von. Look at Tupac and Biggie. Look at, like, some of the people up in Florida. I want to say, I know it's not Young and Ace, but look at NBA Youngboy and, like, the stuff they got going on. All of these guys have one thing in common. Most of their stuff escalated through rap beef. Things they said in songs that people did not like. And then boom, boom. Now some people got to go. They drop. They bailed out. And, like, Historically, rap beefs have not ended well, which is why I don't see why so many people are shocked by this. Cause like, it's not just Patrick CC that said that. I've seen multiple people today after the shooting saying, "Oh, I didn't know it was gonna end up this way," blah blah blah. Like, and these are just people who I think are like personally just following the trend. Like, they're not really interested in rap for real. They just want to say, "Oh, these guys are going at it. Let me check this out." Like, these guys aren't like hip hop fans. They're here on vacation right now, essentially. But it's just like, how did you think this wasn't gonna escalate? Like, have you never experienced these? And like some of these people, that you could tell in their face they haven't. But like, I'm just yapping right now. I'm sorry, but it's like rap beefs don't end well unless there's one person who is mature enough to just let that go. Because 50 Cent, he's mature now, so like he doesn't like assault people anymore that I know of. But now he's just more petty about it. Like he attacks them from a business aspect, like just making business decisions and trolling them online. That's how he gets back at his op. And I want to say a good example is also Lil Durk. To my understanding, him and NBA YoungBoy are beefing, but it's mainly from NBA YoungBoy's side. Lil Durk said, "Yo, I'm not beefing with him," because it's like he's not really stressed about it. And I think that's part of the reason why nothing's really happened. Like he said, "Yo, it's not even worth it. I got millions now. There's no reason to be in the streets no more." Like, and that's just what I'm trying to get across is like, and that's the point I'm really trying to get across, that rap beef is just like a catalyst for violence most of the time, unless there's somebody mature enough to just say, "Yo, I'm not gonna do this no more." Right? And like it just goes back to the roots, because a lot of what hip hop is just like people talking about their lives and their real stuff that they go through. So it's like, you really don't think they're gonna spin the block? Like, you don't think this is gonna escalate in violence? Like, yeah, there's some people that don't like violence, but we all human. We all got emotions. So like, if I see you in person after you've been dissing me, I might do something. Like, that's if the emotion gets too high. But like, yo, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Like, let me know what you think. Did you predict this outcome? Like, did you know that rap beef can escalate to this point? Because I want to say that 50 Cent also like seen this coming, because he said, "Yo, leave Kendrick alone. Like, leave them people alone. Like, don't mess with them." Eminem probably also predicted this, like, "Yo, Drake, they gonna turn on you. Chill out." And that's what happens when you sneak this. Like, just if you diss people, you just gotta be prepared for what happens, because anything can happen. It's like, you don't walk up to somebody on the street and just start disrespecting them out of nowhere. No, you don't do that, because you know why? You never know what could happen. It could turn into a fight, a shootout, something like that. But it's just like, be careful what you do, be careful what you say. Anything can happen at any moment.
Keep it Canadian, man.
That's it. That's all I really got to say. Hopefully I got my point across. I think I did. Probably not effectively, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Proud of Jay. I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.